Alright, I'm going to show you, not the entire battle, I'm just going to show you a couple of rotations. Has no uniform right now. We're going to do the hero first. She-Hulk and Valkyrie, right? Going to be 5, 4, 2, 1, 3. 5 is still not ready yet, so 4, 2, 1, 3 again. Back to 5, and then number 6. And then once I stop fighting and I'm letting it kill me, then I'll explain a little bit one of the secrets about the CTP of Rage with this thing, how to make it work right. Run over to the side, number 5. Let him do the thing. 4, 2, 1, 3. Run behind the beast because I don't want to get hit. 4, 2, 1, 3 again. And number 5. And then number 6. Goes up in the air for a really long time, spinning around for a really long time, right? Drops down. 4, 2, 1, 3, 5. Don't want to get hit by the time freeze. 4, 2, 1, 3. Then again, 4, 2, 1, 3, 5. Four, 2, 1, 3, 5. Run behind him. Oh, 4, 2, 1, 3 is ready already. Now run behind him. 4, 2, 1, 3, 5. And then number 6 again. So that's all that I'm doing. As soon as number 6 is over, I drop down, go back to 4, 2, 1, 3 again. Then 5. Run behind him. 4, 2, 1, 3. Wait for it. 4, 2, 1, 3, 5. I have to wait for the CTP of Rage to go off. It was messed up. Okay, so after this, I'm going to let him kill me, and then I'll explain a little bit. Did you see that thing that he just did at the end of number 6? He shot out like a big wave of water out of his spear at the end of number 6. And then with his villain uniform on, it's all fire. Number 6, he jumps up in the air, spins around really, really long time, takes a long time, and then shoots water out of his spear. The end of that number 6 skill, the tier 3 skill, the end of that skill when he shoots water out of his spear, that's where all of his damage is coming out of. So you want CTP of Rage to proc on that. Problem with CTP of Rage is it only lasts for 5 seconds. He's up in the air for a lot longer than 5 seconds. He's up in the air for like 7 seconds or 10 seconds or something. So if you try to time your CTP of Rage to go off when he shoots the water out of the spear, it's really complicated. It doesn't work right. Like if I hit number 6 right as my CTP of Rage is going off, the CTP of Rage is going to wear out before he's done using his number 6, before he even starts to shoot water out of the spear. So what you have to do is when you're going 4, 2, 1, 3, 4, 2, 1, 3, and then you hit 5, as soon as you hit 5, you're going to look at the CTP of Rage timer. Time's up. Okay. Let's redo it again. As soon as you hit number 5, you're going to look at the CTP of Rage timer. You want that CTP of Rage timer to get down to about 2 seconds left. Equip the uniform. Now, team over here, Red Hulk cannot have a uniform. If he has a uniform, he's a hero. So you have to take off Red Hulk's uniform to make him a villain. With regular Hulk, you have to put on his uniform. You can use either of the 2 uniforms, the one with the beard or the World War, the one where he's got a sword and a shield. Either of those 2 on Hulk makes him a villain. And I think that both of them cost only 500,000 gold, so they're easy to get. So get these 2 guys and drop back down here. There's Namor. Hulk is down here. I don't have Red Hulk at tier 2. He doesn't even need to be tier 2. Just, there he is. Tier 1 for his leadership. Plus 60% fire damage, right? And then regular Hulk gives a team-up bonus of all attack and attack speed. So, 4, 2, 1, 3, 4, 2, 1, 3, and then 5. And then once you hit number 5, you're going to look at CTP of Rage timer. Once that CTP of Rage gets down to 3 seconds or 2 seconds, then you're going to hit number 6. You're not going to hit number 6 right away. You're going to look at where the CTP of Rage cooldown is. Does his number 5 skill. 4, 2, 1, 3. Run behind him. 4, 2, 1, 3, 5. Look at the CTP of Rage, and now it's 2 seconds. Now I'm hitting number 6. Right, so after you hit number 5, you're going to look at it. And this time he shot the fire out of his spear, and it was okay. The CTP of Rage was activated when he hit that. That's the most damage out of his number 6 skill. 4, 2, 1, 3. Do another 4, 2, 1, 3 again. Number 5, look at the CTP of Rage. Time to go, hit it. Right, so the exact same rotation between the two of these. 4, 2, 1, 3, 5. 4, 2, 1, 3. Then 4, 2, 1, 3 a third time. 4, 2, 1, 3, 5. CTP of Rage is already 2 seconds, so I hit number 6. Okay, so just let him kill me. What I would recommend to get your dodge up is look at your gears, your plus 25 gears. Maybe put dodge on that plus 25 gears. It's gonna, for Namor, it needs to be either crit rate or dodge, either one of those two. If it's already crit rate, then you can leave it like it is. But if it's not, it should be either crit rate or dodge. Ignore defense should be pretty easy to get to 50, just with the Urus that you have. So you shouldn't have to build a whole lot with ignore defense. Cooldown, I know that your cooldown is already 50% max. Attack speed is not important. That's the reason why I had you take off Power of Angry Hulk before. Attack speed is not important on Namor. His number 5 skill, this skill, number 5, gives him 20% attack speed for 7 seconds. So we don't need to worry about attack speed. 20%, that's a lot. So we don't want Power of Angry Hulk. We don't even need to put attack speed on any of the Urus. All that we're looking at is crit rate and dodge, the most important things. Ignore defense, you can do your Urus. So that's pretty much how you want to build each of those 5 gears, is crit rate Urus, dodge Urus, and maybe some ignore defense if you don't have enough ignore defense. But your plus 25 gear, that last one, that one needs to be either dodge or crit rate, if it's not already. Maybe it is already, but if it's not, man, they can't even. I'm just standing here doing nothing, and I'm not dying. But that's the rotation that I was looking for on YouTube. Nobody was showing me. But the secret, that CTP of Rage, right after you hit number 5 and your number 6 is ready, you don't hit number 6 immediately. You look at the timer, the cooldown timer on that CTP of Rage, and when it gets to 2 or 3 seconds, then you hit number 6. All right. I'll stop the video here. It's already kind of a long video because I did this twice.